Coach, what does getting a win on the road in that type of environment do for this team at this point of the series?
Yeah, I mean, it only kind of strengthens the confidence that we already have. We know the team that we are. We know what we're capable of, and we know what our goals are. And and I was just proud because I knew that we were going to face a very desperate team in Minnesota. And there were times we didn't play like ourselves tonight. Got a little rattled. But I thought that fourth quarter was just was outstanding. I thought the group that was out there to start the fourth, I mean, how about Christian Brown, a rookie, having the impact that he had, along with Bruce, along with Michael Porter and Jeff and Nikola. And they went on a big run, kind of get us control of the game once again. So, yeah, up 3-0. Our mindset is right now is no disrespect to the T-Wolves. This is about us, but we don't want to go back to Denver. Our goal is to try to close this thing out. And, it was an outstanding effort all the way around. Nikola had his 7th career playoff triple-double. And what's even more outstanding about that, it's the first time I think there's been a playoff triple-double with 0 free throw attempts. 0. So, I mean, Nikola's greatness was on full display, but we had a lot of guys step up. 6 guys in double figures, and Jeff 8 and Christian 9. So, proud of our group.
Michael, you mentioned Christian and Jeff and obviously Bruce holding down that second unit. Joker goes out in the third quarter, I think 5:50 left, and yet you guys don't lose the lead at all. Those 3 kind of hold it down. What does it say about the second unit's growth and just your trust in them that they were able to deliver tonight like that?
Yeah, I mean, to your point, when he went out with his 4th foul, I ran Jamal and Aaron the whole third quarter, and we had some other guys out there. And I think 3 games now, Mike, usually during the regular season, the non-Nikola minutes were always a question mark. 3 games now, I think the non-Nikola minutes have been outstanding for us. And we've even had no Jamal and Nikola out there together because of certain situations, and everybody's contributing. I mean, for us to do what we're talking about doing, you need everybody. And so proud of the guys once Nikola went out for maintaining the lead, maintaining our composure, and the young guys off the bench just playing their game and doing it at a very high level.
Coach, were you impressed with, just the overall execution, the effort level, the energy level, like you said, matching, desperation or exceeding desperation in a Game 3 on the road?
Yeah, very much so. Again, we knew the environment we were going to walk into, and we knew that, Anthony Edwards said it himself going into the game. He was aggressive in Game 2, and he's going to come out even be more aggressive. But I thought our guys did a pretty good job. The one thing that we talked about going into it, in their building, we can't turn it over tonight. So there's a lot we can clean up. We weren't great tonight. We had 15 turnovers for 16 points. You don't want to give up that many on the road. 15 fast break points for them, the first time they've outscored us in transition. But overall, man, for us to come in here and grab Game 3 against a desperate team, it speaks a lot about the group that I have in that locker room.
Michael, you guys have only lost 1 quarter this entire series. What do you think has played the biggest role in you guys having this dominant of a performance through 3 games?
I think the quality of our depth. If you think about each of the 3 games, we've had foul trouble in every one of them. And we've had some lineups out there that probably didn't get a lot of reps during the regular season. But I think right now, our team is not just Nikola. It's not just Jamal. I mean, you look down the line tonight, Michael Porter is playing at a 25 and 9. He followed up Game 2 with another impressive performance. Aaron Gordon doing a lot of the dirty work, unsung hero, 14 and 7. KCP, 14 points. Then the bench, I think, the bench, Bruce is playing like he does all year long, attacking, playmaking, and Jeff and Christian rounding it out. So that's what I think has allowed us to win all except 1 quarter to this point. And we know to close out a series is a lot of times the hardest game. And, I'm hoping that we can find a way. Don't have a mindset of, hey, we can just go back and close it in Denver. Our mindset should be to close it in Game 4.
Michael Porter looks about as calm and comfortable as we've seen him. Well, what do you see? We see the 25 points and the way he scores so easy. What about the other stuff tonight? What did you take away from him?
Yeah, I mean, defense, rebounding, getting his hands in the passing lanes, using his 7-foot wingspan, not being just a pretty jump shooter, putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, just his engagement. You know what I mean? Like it's Michael has really bought into, part of our culture is being selfless. Get over yourself. It's not about any of us individually. It's we over me. And I think Michael, as well as everybody else on our team, understands that. If we're going to win a championship, we all have to check our egos at the door. We all have to find ways to make those around us better. And Michael's done that all season long, and it's no surprise that he's doing it now at a very high level in the playoffs. He's not flipping a switch. He had 82 games to get ready for this moment.
Michael, with Christian, beginning of that fourth quarter, it seemed like he had a couple shaky plays. You stuck with him, and then he kind of had those couple of sequences that it felt like quieted the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Just to stay with him in that stretch, a rookie in this environment, is that trust that's been built up, throughout the entire season in big moments that he has contributed in?
Yeah, I mean, it's trust, and it's also huge for his development. Yeah, I mean, like, you can do all the individual workouts you want, but the only way you truly develop in this league is by playing, and more importantly, Harrison, to your point, playing through mistakes. If I yank Christian Braun out after a turnover, how's he going to go in there and impact the game? He's going to be looking over his shoulder after every mistake. You can't play like that. So I called a quick timeout because early in that fourth quarter, it was 2 turnovers for 3 points, timeout. We went on, I think, a 9-2 run right after that, and Christian was a big part of that. So this is invaluable for Christian Braun, and I thought, to your point, Harrison, he responded, 9 points, attacking the basket, finishing, and it's great to see him out there doing what he's doing for us.
Michael, you guys can preach desperation all you want, coming into tonight's game, but how confident were you that it was actually going to translate? Because this is a team that has, throughout the regular season, you guys have played down to opponents before. I think you've even admitted that before. But to come in and do this, doesn't that show a level of maturity that I'm just curious how confident you were that it was going to translate?
Yeah, I was pretty confident, and obviously in the playoffs, there is no playing down to an opponent. Everybody in here is, they're very capable of winning a game, winning a series. So I was pretty confident in that group. A very business-like approach, very mature approach. The message that I'm preaching, the message that our veterans are repeating, it's, I wasn't surprised for us to come out and play the way we did. I felt tonight there were some times where we were very uncharacteristic. End of the quarter, instead of holding for the last shot, we try to score, turn it over, they get an easy one in transition. There's so many things that we can continue to clean up. And it's not just about this series, it's also about what we're trying to accomplish in a much bigger stage. So, proud of the group because they handle the business like they're supposed to, like mature teams do.
Coach, just wanted to ask you about Aaron Gordon, 5 of 5 from the free throw line tonight and led the team plus-minus. His impact is often understated at times, but just what has he given you guys in these first 3 games that you've found invaluable?
Physicality, toughness, aggression. I'm not surprised. Carl got 27 tonight. We knew he was going to be first 2 games in Denver. He was really not able to get off. And again, he missed shots that he makes, but Carl was very aggressive tonight. But over 3 games, I think Aaron Gordon's really helping set the tone on the defensive end of the floor. And he's up for that challenge. And when you guard a guy like Carl, you have to get into him, take away his airspace, make him feel you. So I think you're right. I think Aaron, as I said earlier, Ryan, I think Aaron is somewhat of an unsung hero. And I just said that in front of the whole team. He goes out there every night, takes on the challenge, and he's defending, he's rebounding, he's running. To your point, he made his free throws tonight, and we need that. Everybody needs to be the best version of themselves for what they do and the role that they need to be in. And Aaron's not only doing that right now, but let's be honest, he's done it at a high level, all-star level, in my opinion, the whole season for us.
Thank you, Coach.